Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome freaking back. As you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail of this video, my big is picking my TBR this month. I am so stressed. She told me not to be stressed, but I will insert the text messages that I got from her whenever I told her to pick out books for me, because she sent me the little like hee hee hee, because we do have different reading tastes. We read a lot of similar things, but she does dabble in the dark romance, and dark romance kind of scares me. So yeah, this is going to be a really interesting video. Um, Obviously, she is going to be sending in a clip for me for this video because, well, she lives in Connecticut. So, she's sending in a video for me. You guys are about to watch that video and see what books she chose for me. I am so scared. I'm so scared. Let's hop into this video.
Hey everybody, I'm Ashley. Alyssa asked me to make her a TBR, and I of course said yes. I am super excited to have you see what I picked for you, and we are going to dive right in. So, the first book I have for you is Jennifer L. Armentrout's White Hot Kiss, which is the first book in the Dark Element series. This is the book that got me into reading way back when. I love this book so much. I've gone back to this series time and time again. It is so nostalgic for me. Everyone has that first fantasy series or book in general that got you into it, and this is it for me. You are gonna love the characters in this book. They are fantastic. When we both say we love Morley Gray Men, well, Roth was my introduction, and you're gonna understand why I love this so much. I actually love this book so much. This is my Fairy Loot edition. I have the whole series, but I haven't paperback because this is too pretty to mess up. Because, I mean, look at these sprayed edges. So when you're introduced to the series, you meet Layla, who is half gargoyle, half demon. And she's living in DC, trying to live a normal life, but obviously she can't. She just wants to go to school and go on dates and have friends and be normal. She can't, because she sees people's auras, and if she kisses someone, then she can take their soul.
Excuse me, could take her soul? Excuse me, her kiss could take his soul? What? This is already sounding really interesting though. Let's continue watching.
Now, introduce Zane, who is basically her best friend growing up. So her parents died, and her uncle kind of took her in. And Zane has been there with her every step of the way. Now, he's full warden, which is the gargoyle they call themselves. They are protectors of the world from demons, and Layla is kind of caught in the middle of this. She doesn't really fit in with either side, and she just wants out. But then she meets Roth, who is Crown Prince of Hell, and he truly gives her the taste for life. And oh god, I love it so much. I'm so excited for you to get into the series. So, I wish you luck with this one, and I'm super excited. Next up, I have Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver.
I truckin' knew it. I truckin' knew. I knew you were gonna pick Butcher and Blackbird. I knew you were gonna pick Butcher and Blackbird. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid. Let's keep watching.
Talk about Morley Gray Men. Oh my god. We love it. So basically, these two main characters are serial killers. And they come up with this competition that once a year they're going to meet in this random place that's selected for them by the MMC's brother, which you will meet in later on in the series. And it's so good. It's so funny. You're rolling around laughing. You're kicking your feet. And you're going to love it. It's so good in so many ways. Dark rom-com. I will say, if you love ice cream, don't eat it while reading this series.
What do you mean about ice cream? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, hell, Ashley. Jesus.
You you won't enjoy it that much afterwards. But that's all I'm going to say about Butcher and Blackbird. Next up, Zodiac Academy.
Okay. You want to know what? Zodiac Academy has been on my TBR. It is just such a long series. I am afraid to get into it because I know it's going to take up so much of my time, but I think it's going to be time well spent. So, good pick, babe. Good pick.
Girl, this books, spin-off series included. You can see some of them behind me. I love it. It's so good. So these two, so who they thought they were, these two women have a man break into their apartment and are like, what are you doing here? They're like, hey, I'm about to bring you to Solaria because you're actually the long lost princesses and you need to train and save a world. And the only way to do that is to go to Zodiac Academy and graduate so you can get your inheritance. And these girls are like, okay, sure. We don't really know what's happening. It is so good. It starts off as a bully romance, but it turned into so much more. I have never thrown books as much as I have as with the series. It hands down in my top 5. So there is vampires, there's werewolves, there's dragons. Every mythical creature you can think of is in these books. I love it. I wish you luck and have your tissues nearby because you're going to need them for this one.
You had me at vampires, werewolves, and dragons. If there's dragons involved, I will be there.
And last but not least, Liz, we have talked about this on and off. I called you crying at the end of this book. It is none other than Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole.
I freaking called it. I knew you were going to recommend Spark of the Everflame because you literally called me so many times during that book. I would have been shocked if you hadn't have put it on my TBR. Oh, I'm so excited.
This series ignited something in me that got me out of the book slump that I've been in for a while. This gave me the same feelings as ACOTAR and Fourth Wing and all of Jennifer L. Armentrout's. I'm a huge Armentrout fan. We love her. It gives you the same feelings as what you had reading those, and even more. Oh God, I love this series. I cried wanting to throw this book, but it's too pretty. It's a collector's edition to throw it. I mean, ooh, look at these end pages. I mean, come on. Anything pretty. I'm a sucker for pretty and sparkle and sprayed edges, and it's a problem. But love this series. You're gonna love it too. I know you've been saying you've been put it off. You're gonna read it. You're gonna read it, but you keep putting it off. And I'm forcing you to read this now, and you're welcome. Then the 4th book in this series does not come out until June of next year. So you're gonna suffer with me while we wait for the 4th book to come out, and I'm going to love your company in misery. Now, I told you that I was going to give you a bonus, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Your bonus, if you're feeling frisky for the month, I mean, even if you're not feeling frisky, we're pushing this to the month after this TBR, is the Plated Prisoner series by Raven Kennedy.
The Plated Prisoner series. Oh, you remember I think I got 20% into Guild, and then I got my hold for Crescent City at the library, so I had to stop reading Guild because, well, Crescent City was more important. Okay, not a bad bonus. You hit it out of the park with these books.
This series. What can I say about this series? Raven knows how to write something that is out of the norm. Everyone wants to write about Fae and just like the court thing. And granted, love it. Don't get me wrong. Nobody hate me for that. But this is something fresh, something different, something new that you don't get to see all the time. And this series grabs you in and just propels you forward. Um, I was so sad the series ended. It was a fantastic ending, but I need Raven to write more. But Liz, you're gonna love this. It is so good. And I'm super duper excited for you to read all of these. I'm actually a bookseller for a larger company. And so these are things I recommend to people all the time, and they come running back in the next week and they're like, what else do you have for me? You cannot escape these books. They are the pinnacle of romantasy and rom-com and dark romance, and you're gonna love them. And yeah, you're welcome in advance. Don't hate me too much. But yeah, good luck and happy reading.
Okay, so let's recap the books that Ashley picked for me, which, by the way, let's give a shout out to Ashley for picking some great books for the month of May. So, her first book was White Hot Kiss by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I had never heard of that book. I have read, I think, two books by Jennifer L. Armentrout at this point, and I love her writing, so yes, ma'am. Next book on her chosen list was Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver. I am terrified because what do you mean I'm gonna not want to eat ice cream? Girl, you know I love ice cream. I used to make you take me to get ice cream like once a week. Okay, book number 3 was Zodiac Academy number 1. Like I had said a couple of clips ago, I have been wanting to read this book. I am just afraid of how long the series is. So now is a great time to start, I suppose. I have no reason not to, especially because she chose these books for me and I want to read them. So I am excited to read that one too. The next one, she FaceTimed me so many times about this book. So yes, definitely super excited about this next one. Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole. I am really excited about that one. She has been raving about this book for like 3 weeks now. Like, I swear she's just been nonstop talking about this book. And her last choice, which was my little bonus if I'm feeling frisky, and even if I'm not feeling frisky, I have to read it next month, which is Guild by Raven Kennedy. I am, like I had said, I started this book and then I got my hold on Crescent City, and the new Crescent City book was about to come out, so I really needed to read this book. So I had to put Guild on the back burner, and then whenever I was done with that, there were other books that just got put on the more priority list than that one. So I'm excited to hop back into it. I'm definitely going to start it over, but I might skim through it because I do sort of kind of remember some things that happened, but not 100%. So I am so excited for this TBR. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment downstairs. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, I'm so afraid.